Hello, everyone. Okay, we're going to be doing episode 20, I believe, from my perspective, or episode 7 of season 2. This episode bothers me. There are several very significant holes. For example, Ichabod just magically developed the ability to do CPR, which is interesting because just actually the image on my screenshot, he did not have that ability. So it's not completely feasible, but as there was absolutely no mention of him suddenly deciding to study modern medical practices, and it definitely makes the scene more moving if it's him doing it instead of like the girl cop. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue. In addition, I didn't like something else about this episode, but I don't remember what it is. That one just bothered me a lot. It was another big plot hole thing. This episode definitely they need to pull out the plot. Oh, that's right. So Ichabod is explaining history to his wife at the beginning of this episode. So it is definitely a huge plot hole. Ichabod's entire character is to move the story forward. He is the man who knows everything because he was alive 200 years ago. And so his role is to always explain it to all the people who don't know. And for the most part, that's fine. But clearly they flubbed it up on this one, and flubbed it up big, because he starts monologuing about this ancient cult to his wife. She was also alive back then, and this is the quite interesting part. She was part of a cult. Well, I don't know if you'd call it a cult so much as a coven, but, tomato, tomato. What I mean is this. His wife is clearly an expert on things magical, and having him explaining it to her, woof. Yeah. Oh no, the bad guy is doing stuff. Anyway, yeah, these two plot holes totally ruin the story. Honestly, the first one is just complete immersion breaking. It's a 1 out of 5. So this whole episode's a 3 out of 5. The other stuff is still really good, don't get me wrong. But I mean, it's super obvious. I mean, it's just like, wait, what just happened? And then the second thing is also pretty bad. So I mean, the whole episode's yeah. Maybe if people don't notice it, it's not so bad. But I mean, seriously, you just had your monologuing character who monologues because he's 200 years old, monologue to another person who is also 200 years old about something that happened 200 years ago. And not just that, but something that's magical too. And the other person knows more about magic because in other episodes he was complaining about how she lied to him about certain things. I.e., he didn't even really know she was a witch. Yeah, huge plot hole. Anyway, it's not really a spoiler in my mind because, I mean, it's... Yeah, anyway, we're just going to leave it there. You guys have a good one.